One of the most exciting transfers that really happened in the January transfer window was that of Mudryk. Arsenal made 3 bids. The first bid was 50 million. The first bid was 50 million euros plus 25 million euros of add-ons. It was turned down. That was a 75 million pound package. The second one was 70 plus 25 million euros of add-ons, totaling up to 95 million euros. It was returned down, and lastly they made a compact bid of 95 million euros, and obviously it was turned down by Shakhtar Donetsk, insinuating that they wanted 100 million euros to take the player. And then Chelsea came in through, hijacked the deal, and we had not yet heard in from a player known as Zinchenko, who is the captain of the national team of Ukraine, where Mudryk happens to be a player who plays for the team that side. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. Today Zinchenko has come out and spoken on Mudryk's failed transfer to Arsenal. Then we are having Mesut Ozil. Guys, he's really wishing Arsenal fans to see their team lifting the trophy. He's all vibes for Arsenal. He wants Arsenal to win the trophy because the last time he was here, Arsenal lifted the FA Cup. And lastly, we're going to discuss Balogun has come out and really told us, is it the coach of America national team, USA national team, has confirmed to us that Balogun was in USA to discuss about his nationality and switching nationality from England to USA, because Balogun believes that the English have not yet really valued him as that center forward is going to really embrace their squad, because he was not included into the 30-man squad that Gary Southgate called up for the 2 games they're going to play against Italy. They beat Italy yesterday by 2-1, and I think on Tuesday or Wednesday or Monday they are playing Ukraine I think at Wembley. So let's start off with Zinchenko revealing to us how he felt about Mudryk. He told us that, I told him it's gone already. It doesn't matter what you wanted, what the other guys wanted. Now you are a Chelsea player. You signed a long-term contract and you have only one option, only one way, direct and forward. That's what Zinchenko really said about the deal of Mudryk. And I think he acted as his captain and a leader, because he's hinting about the player wanting something else and Shakhtar Donetsk wanting something else. So the player wanted to come to Arsenal, but Shakhtar wanted 100 million euros coming in from Arsenal, and Arsenal just couldn't top up more 5 million euros to see either they will get in the player. And Chelsea, by the way, added a lot of other incentives to really persuade Shakhtar Donetsk to come in and really sell the player to Chelsea. One, they are supposed to hold a match with Shakhtar Donetsk at Stamford Bridge, and the money that will come out of that game will go ahead and really be given to the Ukrainian government to help them in the war they have been having in between them and Russia. And lots of initiatives that I think, there are very many things that really agreed on that really put this deal out of reach for Arsenal. So Arsenal couldn't go ahead to promise all those stuff that Chelsea promised, and then it fell through like that. And to my understanding, Arsenal got the best, that is Trossard. For these months we've gone into the season, Arsenal got the best because Trossard is really looking great. 10-11 games for Arsenal in the Premier League. He has scored 1 goal and put in 6 assists. That is Trossard. Mudryk, I think, has played like 4-5 games for Chelsea. How many assists? 1 assist. But I think we'll go to that comparison to me next season. I want to see Mudryk getting a full preseason with that Chelsea side. Then after, I want to see Trossard also getting a full preseason with that Arsenal side, and then we kickstart off the season. By the end of the season of 2023-24, we would have known who is who into that comparison. But it was really painful to Arsenal fans and Arsenal players because they knew that the player wanted to come, and it was very exciting. He's exciting, and I think that's one of the things that he regrets going to Chelsea, because Chelsea is nowhere near the level Arsenal is, and Mikel Arteta is one of those managers that we've seen improve players season in, season out. And Mudryk is not a finished article, meaning that he needs a manager like Mikel Arteta to come in through and obviously take him to the next level. Then Zinchenko concluded by saying, unfortunately, he didn't become an Arsenal player as I wanted personally, but it's life. So the conclusion of Zinchenko just shows you how hurt he was when Mudryk never joined Arsenal, because he wanted his team or his countrymen to come and really play at Arsenal. Why? Zinchenko has always known Mikel Arteta for a very long time from City. You get? And he knows what he's capable of doing for a player known as Mudryk. And Mudryk would have been a perfect fit in an Arsenal side than Chelsea. Do you know why? Arsenal is a stable ship. Chelsea is a ship that keeps turning direction. Sometimes it capsizes and it raises. And at the age of Mudryk, you wouldn't like to see yourself playing for a team like Chelsea. No way. You wouldn't like that to happen. But obviously, money was the big factor. And obviously, passion was at Arsenal, money was at Chelsea, and Chelsea won the battle. So, for Mudryk, I think he's really having one of his bad seasons, and he's just 22 years of age. I believe he'll find himself in a position of really settling up at Chelsea. That's it. So, Zinchenko felt bad for this lad not to join Arsenal for another reason that he really told us. Why he felt like Mikel Arteta was the perfect manager to really have Mudryk into his hands and mold him into the next big thing in the world. Because we've seen De Zerbi, the manager of Brighton, coming out and really revealing to us that Mudryk has a potential to win the Ballon d'Or. And that is coming out from a coach who has seen very many talents. You talk of a manager who is going to hate to see very many talents, De Zerbi, and he rarely comes out and really hails players. You see, he has not even hailed Caicedo to that level, Mitoma, you get, Evan Ferguson. But for Mudryk, for the time he was with him at Shakhtar Donetsk, he has gone ahead to prove to us that this man can win the Ballon d'Or. Now, Zinchenko has told us that I say to my circle, if one day I'm going to leave City, I'm going to stay in the EPL. It will be only one manager, Arteta. I remember when Mikel was leaving City in 2019, I didn't hold my emotions. He pauses. I couldn't, because this guy was so special to me. Now, when you hear that word that he was so special to Zinchenko, Zinchenko wanted Mudryk to be part of the specialities of Arteta. Those specialities that he had really instilled into Zinchenko, Zinchenko wanted him to really extend them or transmit them to Mudryk, because Mudryk is an exciting player. And secondly, they would have enjoyed that left side. You know, Mudryk plays as a left forward or a left attack midfielder, and Zinchenko plays as a left back. They would have been enjoying themselves better as Mudryk played as a left forward and Zinchenko plays as a left back, meaning that they would have gone ahead to enjoy that line together. But the deal never came in as they wanted. But for Zinchenko coming out and obviously revealing to us how good and special Mikel Arteta was at City and now at Arsenal, shows you how special this manager is. You know, I look at Arteta and I praise the intelligence of Pep Guardiola. When Pep came into the Premier League, he told Mikel Arteta that however much not a practicing coach, you were a player at Arsenal, I want you to become my assistant manager at City. Can you imagine? Pep Guardiola has a vast range of managers that he knows he can work with. But amongst all, why Mikel Arteta, it shows you how special this manager was, and that's why Zinchenko and Jesus were all praises to Arteta, that they stayed with him on the field of play every time the training sessions were done, and he took them through the shooting drills, how you really do the free kicks and so on and so forth, because Mikel Arteta was always played as a central attacking midfielder, had some assists on him, good runs, good shots, press resistant. I enjoyed him more at Everton. That's it. That is Mikel Arteta for you. And he was a dead ball specialist. That is Mikel Arteta for you. So, to me, I think that's why Zinchenko felt really bad for Mudryk, because he knew what Arteta was capable of returning him into. But let's pray to it that, sorry about that, the former Brighton manager, Graham Potter, gets Mudryk back to the level he's supposed to be on. And lastly, Zinchenko was asked about Putin, and this is what he had to say. He said, "I don't want to even say the name. I'm just going to say terrorist country. I don't want to talk about Putin." He poses this person at all. So he doesn't want to talk about Putin at all. And you know why? They went ahead and attacked Ukraine. It's now a year plus. Ever since that war has been really going on, people have been killed, lives have been lost, property has been lost, people have been misplaced, young children no longer have where to stay because of selfish interests of Putin in their face. So as it stands, Zinchenko is one of those that is not okay with what is happening at is one of those who's not okay with the decision that Putin made to attack his country known as Ukraine. Now, Mesut Ozil retired on Wednesday, and today he has talked to Marca. That is it Marca in Spain? Yeah, he has talked to Marca, I think, in Spain, and Marca English has gone ahead to really reveal us this story that Ozil has gone ahead to really say about Arsenal. That I have no interest in adding fuel to the fire again. I wish the fans of Arsenal really the best, because they've always been very supportive. I would be happy for the Arsenal fans if they could celebrate the Premier League title in the summer. They deserve it. So he's telling us that Arsenal deserves the trophy. And I've always told you, if you are really a person who is really objective and a purist who really loves the game, and you give credit where it's due, Arsenal deserves the trophy. No team deserves the trophy other than Arsenal, and they're left with 10 games to play. In those 10 games, I believe they are going to raise up to their levels and obviously find themselves winning the trophy. And Mesut Ozil left in 2020, is it 20? Because he left in 2021, right? He was at Arsenal for 8 years. There is nothing better he would wish Arsenal other than really winning the trophy, because before he left, they won the FA Cup with Mikel Arteta, they won the Community Shield, and obviously they are here trying to win the Premier League. And it shows you how far Mikel Arteta has really come to this level of giving Arsenal the best that they deserve by getting them the trophy that they obviously deserve as a team of Arsenal. Now, for that, let's leave it at that. Let's go to Balogun at Arsenal, who pulled out of the England under-21s because of injury and flew to the United States of America. And obviously, the interim United States of America football team manager Anthony Hudson reveals that US has held dialogue with Balogun. He's out here having a bit of a break and some training, and we've had some discussions. So yeah, now it's about him just enjoying the rest of the trip. So they've held discussions, and obviously been told that he's out here having a bit of a break and some training sessions. It's been good because, and look, that's it. I hope we get the chance to speak to him again. So it's been good to meet him, and I know a few of the guys who have spoken to him as well. Now it looks like America wants to find themselves into a position of really taking on a guy known as Balogun to become a football player for their national team, because the player is not appreciated down in England. That's what he feels. But I think this pressure is being put up by his agent, and I think he wants to play for England. That's it. But they want to put there a situation to force England to think about him. Why? He's having a very, very, very fantastic season, and a fabulous one down at Stade Reims in France. 17 goals this season, and he's really having a blast of a season. So he knows that with the little games left, he can really average 20 goals plus, and he will always put himself into a situation of forcing the manager of England, Gareth Southgate, to think about him. They've gone ahead to play 27 games. I think he's left with, are they 11 to go? And I think he's really going to find himself scoring 20 goals plus this season, and he's trying to pile pressure on Arsenal to sign him. So, sorry, for the English national team to consider him part of the English national team squad. So, guys, thank you very much for watching through. Smash the like button, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe. Let me know about your thoughts. Zinchenko speaking, Mudryk failed transfer to Arsenal. And then, Ozil saying Arsenal deserves the Premier League trophy. And what do you think about following Balogun's decision? Should he really be patient enough to wait until Gareth Southgate recognizes him? Because we've rarely seen Gareth Southgate going in for players who play outside England. And that's what I had for you. Smash the like button, comment, and share. And Rokani David is my name. May the Almighty bless you abundantly. And to the Muslims, may Allah really bless you in this month of Ramadan. Not so? Because you started fasting on Wednesday. Today is Friday, 3 days in. So I think you are left with 37. Bye-bye.